Well, hello to everybody on the internet and very welcome back to the things I do in EVE Online, guys. And as promised, I'm going to try and fly this little executioner and do level 1 missions with it. Now, I have very low DPS, generally speaking, as compared to our Sunesis. I mean, the Sunesis is right here, and we could kind of simulate the fit. And at the moment is 68.6 because we don't have charges. Sorry. Let's grab some charges here. I think I had standard equip, 115 with standard, so I mean, that's a huge difference. As you can see, almost double. If I exit the simulation, I'm at 30, more than double technically, guys. Time and a half kind of thing, if you will, almost. Man, I'm talking rubbish. Yeah, that's 40, 48, yeah, almost 3 times, man. Sorry guys, I couldn't do the math. Now, I have a mission from the last time that was in parts. The Athran Exigency. Sorry, I cannot pronounce everything properly, but I hope we're gonna have fun. Now, this ship ended up costing around 8 millions altogether, you know, and this was almost spot on. I'll open my wallet and probably we can see the expenses. There we go. So, oh, but he's not giving me after I sold this Kernet how much I have. Yeah, that's odd. Right? Very odd. I probably right here around 14 millions and now I have 6. So 8 millions almost, like roughly, you know. And that's about it. But I had to pop up some skills as well. I drop skill points in shield upgrades and high level speed maneuvering to kind of reduce the fittings need, so I can fit all of this, because our runaway Old Goof doesn't have how do you call it, it doesn't have weapon upgrades level 4, you know, while the corporal has them, you know, have that skill. So let's accept the mission, and I think we should be able to survive in this little ship, hopefully, if there is any environmental damage or if it's a booby trap. But let's see, you know, I'm going to give it a go and see what comes out. Now, the idea behind the ship is that you can kind of kite things around, you know, and keep them in range. As you can see, we have a decent range, it's not bad. The microwave will provide a bit more range, but the DPS is down to 29.4 per second, so let's see how it's gonna go, you know what I mean? Like, it might be fun, it might be not, but I don't know. I at least it's gonna be very different than the Sunesis, you know. Again, I kind of decided to do all of this because, let's say, when you fly the Abyss, and a lot of people will fly with the Gila, and there is nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, it's a great ship. There is a fit, I think it was called Povertilla, you know, and it was alpha friendly, if you will. You could fly it as an alpha account or in an alpha state, and it was amazing, you know what I mean. But when I was playing it, you know, I usually find myself kind of being bored by it, you know. Like, it's just the fact that, you know, the drones are doing all the things for you, and your light missiles on the Gila feels like you're doing nothing in the same time. I find it a bit boring, you know. Like, if you're flying an active ship, you know, of some sort. And yeah, we can go to 15, can we? Yeah, we can go to 15, definitely. It's about right. And we are still cap stable, or we have plenty of capacitor, if you will. Now let me just double check again. Yeah, my UI was acting up. It was giving me 17 minutes on one point. It's probably not taking your skills into account. And there you go. That's the kind of the playstyle. Now you can kind of manually orbit this, or kind of keep them at range manually. So we can kind of drop it to maybe 7.5 and see how that will go for us. Because the problem with this fit, your signature is blown up, you know. The signature for the ship is around 50 meters or so, 49, I don't know, I don't remember now, but with the MWD is how do you call it, 256 or something, so 269, sorry, but if you turn it off it's only 48, so yeah, they can hit you a bit easier. So we'll see how it's gonna go, but that's the main idea behind it. And I can see a few missions already being a problem for him, you know, especially if you cannot increase the range, like the Sunshine, sorry, the blockade. You know, those Sunshine was doing quite a lot of tracking disruption, you know, so that's basically what you want to do. Now the difference in price is huge, but again, I end up buying too many standard tests for no good reason. And even X-ray S. I don't loot any X-ray S, but I still have a bunch of them. So maybe I brought some with me down to Amar from the party, because this is our appropriately named test, you know, from I don't remember which agent gave this ship to us. I think it was the Enforcer, if I'm not mistaken. It still bear the name from those days. I didn't change it, so yep, it's gonna be interesting to kind of see how far we can take it. So again, the blockade will probably end up being a trouble, because if they keep dropping your range, you will have to. And now I don't have enough microwave somehow. Yeah, I'm very badly bugged, guys. What happened to my microwave crystals? I didn't throw them away, that's for sure. And now I have 5 of these guys, 3 in the modules. Oh yeah, there we go. I am bugged, guys. This is not kind of swapping my crystals properly. Maybe I should unequip all of this and try again. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'll refit them real quick. And there they are. And now I can kind of clean up. I can drop 3 of these guys. So you can divide those with shift by holding shift and typing the number. Yep, there we go. Sorry guys, I misclicked there. So yeah, I don't need the multi-frequency, that's for sure. That's too short of a range, I would say. I mean, it's worth a try, but I only have 1 at the moment. I can maybe collect them down the road and give them a go. And drop this thing. Is I will have to kind of empty my cargo all the time. Let's see what she's offering next. Get him. Fair enough, now it's a mining station. Alright, sorry, that was the first. I didn't return it, guys. Alright, there we go. Now we have to fight some Minmatar Republic ships. So there you go, guys. You can learn these missions, and then you can kind of start dodging them around. And if you watch the previous video where I was playing with this fit, you can see doing the level 2 mining missions are much better option while you are kind of trying to learn some stuff, you know, or try to do some stuff, you know, research, or maybe make your spreadsheets, and if you're into production and stuff like that. I mean, it will give you extra free time to kind of do that as well. So now let's see how we're gonna fare against this Minmatar, guys. So will this work now? Yep, it's working properly now. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, something is bugged. I don't know if maybe if it keeps popping up, I'll report it and see what will come back. I have not encountered this problem before, to be honest. But again, this is a bit more active play, you know. And some of the missions can get hairy, probably. Especially that blockade thingy. It's gonna be a bit harder, because once we are in range, and if you try to kind of use the Microwarpdrive, it's gonna be a big problem. Now I can toy around and maybe suggest a different fit with the armor rep and maybe how do you call it, an afterburner. That might be a good idea too for this ship, but I'm not really sure if we can pull it off as well. And I need 1 meganewton. Yes, 1 meganewton afterburner, and we can go for the easy fit. And instead of the Vigor, can we? Yeah, we cannot. But because of the shield, man. That's the biggest problem at the moment. The shield. And now there is 5 of them and they are in the same kind of vicinity. They are grouped up, you know, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. I mean, they are easy. We can shoot them down if the range is right. But as you can see, keeping this guy at 15 is not gonna work, so we have to kind of change our keep at range default here to, let's say, maybe 13,000. And that might kind of work out for us a bit better, and maybe they will stay in range. And as you can see, we are barely doing any damage. Up there we go. And this is the idea. If they catch you, you'll probably be in trouble. I'm joking. I mean, we have around 4,000 HP altogether, and they'll probably won't do that much damage. But as you can see, we are moving very fast, and now if we want to go back and scoop the loot, for example, we're gonna be there in no time. So it's not a biggie, you know. He's still flying at almost 2,500, probably more. And there we go. We are right here, if you will. Now we can turn him off so we don't keep bouncing back. Oh yeah, but the other guys are now 17 kilometers away, man. Oh no, it's better. Fair enough. The speed, you know, by the time the speed goes to the normal speed, it shoots us in the opposite direction, you know what I mean? So now I'm afraid to kind of put it on. I'll overshoot everything. Oh, there we go. These guys are dropping nice loot, if you ask me. It's worth kind of playing around with it. I mean, not really, but again, you can do some other stuff with your time than picking up the loot here. But in the same time, guys, you can get some minerals that you otherwise couldn't. Now you can sell all of those things on the market, but some of them will have some minerals that you cannot mine in high sec, so you might just kind of reprocess them as well. If you go show info and then industry, and you're gonna get Noxium from this guy, at least one. You can kind of look into the reprocessing skill. There was a scrap metal reprocessing at one point. I'm not really sure if it's still in the game. I think CCP was saying that they're going to... yeah, there is, it is still in the game. So yeah, you can kind of increase that as... Oh, we cannot. It's behind Omega. So sorry. Ooh, man. This is mean. He's 90 kilometers out, man. Oh, at least he warped off, man. Oh, but this guy's got buddies here. But it's no bother. We are staying around. Alright, this guy is next to us. I mean, I hope there is a shortcut for this button. If you're flying this ship all the time. Oh, right, there is missiles coming our way. By the looks of it. Oh, I have to loot the thing in front of me. Oh man, I cannot even do that, huh? Yeah, let's keep this guy at range and then we can shoot. Oh, maybe we should shoot him first, in all honesty. Oh yeah, he's the boss kind of thing in this scenario. I can turn this off. They usually disappear when you press loot all, and as you can see, when we are changing direction to kind of keep him at range, so it's usually better to keep somebody else at range and then shoot a different target, you know. Let's say maybe keep this guy and then shoot him. But as you can see, those guys are kind of closing up on us, and that's probably because, yeah, we're trying to keep him at range. They're probably moving faster, but we'll get him. I mean, we can try and orbit, but there is no need for it anymore. We'll go and scoop that. We can survive, we have plenty of hit points. What he was hitting us for, I didn't even notice, man. In all honesty. But again, it might be fun. It might be more fun than the Sunesis. And again, you might have to do this only for the career agent, or the career program, sorry. This, yeah, air career program. And then you can drop it off. So you don't really need to invest in the, how do you call it, in the Sunesis if you don't plan to do any level 2 missions. But let's see how it's gonna go for us. I'm not really sure. And you see they're on top of us because I'm goofing around. But again, not bad, you know. And that's it. That's the mission done. We can go back in Penirgman. Man, I cannot pronounce that. Sorry guys. And one reg that I'm not looting is just metal scraps. But even they will provide you with some Veldspar. Oh, titanium, sorry, not Veldspar. 500 units per piece, so it's not bad. I don't know if that's gonna go to 50%, but once we're in the station we can kinda check. And it's nice to set the destination, or you can always use your, how do you call it, this is in the same constellation, so you can go solar system and it will clean it up, you know, as long as you're seeing it, your solar system, you can use this as well, you know, to kind of dock if you're just one jump away. But I think we're gonna finish this chain, guys, and I'll call it a day. As you can see now, even with the level 1 security missions, I have to finish 2 missions for 50 LPs. And in the previous video, if you have watched it, at the level 2 mining, you have all the goodies that you need. But they are in Bahromap, technically, the miners, which is in the opposite direction from this system. However, it's pronounced, you know, Penirgman. And yeah, but they are only 2 jumps away from how do you call it, from the party. So you can kind of go back and forth. And this is, yeah, mining agents, and I don't have anything in the system, as you can see. They're all on the other side, you know, in Bahromap. That's the closest one, but for your alts it might pay off, you know. 2 jumps and 10,000 skill points for the day. I would take it for 10 minutes of mining in peace and quiet. Now we have to go kill more of these guys, no bother, and it's in the same solar system. But the problem with this now, we have to kind of deal with our crystals, man, and try not to forget our crystals. And now I messed it up. It's not gonna go in there, so I have to do this. And definitely using this guy is much better. You can just drag them in here, so you don't have to play with this. But 10 years of EVE Online without it, or probably more, I don't know when CCP introduced this. It was not very long ago as well. I probably spend more time dealing with the station panel and my cargo bay than with what is available now. But yeah, this is very nice with the side panel on. And you can also put this here for now, and we might be lucky and the loot button might be right there, but it's kind of closer if you are using your mouse for most of the stuff. There is a radial menu as well, you know, and if I didn't show it to you, and I think you have to hold and then you can kind of do stuff, and there you go. It's very handy too, if you ask me, but I cannot get used to it. And these guys will probably do very little damage to us, but we have another operative which is gonna come and try to mess with us. And this is much better. We can keep them at range at this point, but it's too far away. So we can go here. You cannot use the radial menu here. Oh, you can. But I can kind of maybe change it. That's my problem. We are on the top end of on the fall of damage, you know, for the X-ray. But as you skill up, you know, things will get better. So we can drop this to 10, and then that will be better in my opinion. So we can go on this guy and do 10. Now there is a drop down, but as you can see, I don't know how to use it, to be honest. And this is a bit more manageable, if you will, and then we can turn on the prop mode as soon as we need to. But I don't think that we can face tank them, if you will. Just go there, sit and tank, you know. Now, I don't know if I can pull these guys from far away. So, yep, there you go. You have a mission. Usually the missions that are against the other, how do you call it? The other factions, you know, Galante and Minmatar will give you some better loot compared to your local pirates. Now, CCP changed it at some point, you know. I don't know how long ago, but it was well back, you know. Because technically you could, by all means, mine with your lasers, if you will. It was better, you were better off doing missions and looting everything, reprocessing that, rather than mining in the belts, you know. Mining in the belts was not really a good idea. As you can see, he is the only one who is doing damage to us at this range, you know. But it is what it is. We can keep him at range. And there is a shortcut as well. You know, I think keep at range is E. And then you click on the target. You can use this here as well and click on the target. And it will still keep them at range, which is quite nice. These guys here in the top row are F something, and the bottom row, the second row is with Alpha and F1. And the third row, I think it's Control or Shift, don't quote me on it. More guys are coming in, so we can kind of maybe start pulling them in. Let's go grab that while we are here. I mean, orbiting him would not be a bad idea, but it looks like he is using missile launchers on us, so it's not gonna make any difference. When it comes to the missile, the right way to dodge them is to keep range, you know, to fly as far as possible from them, or as fast as possible. You know, being fast also reduces the damage that they will do to you, you know. And there is no more operative, so these guys should be easy. We can goof around with the loot, as you can see. And we don't even have to put this mod on. So, I mean, once we have a few skills, we can definitely consider kinda maybe putting a rep on the armor, or I don't think that we stand a chance to kinda, and they're under our guns now, you see. We cannot kinda do anything to them. Most of the time we are missing them, but they are doing very little damage, thanks God for that, you know, kinda thing. We have to pull range so we can shoot them a bit better and kill them a bit faster. So yeah, if they're on top of you guys, like the sunshine, you know, if they web you and stuff like that, you're gonna be in trouble, probably. You might get in trouble, especially if they hold you down. I don't know why I'm kinda looting all of this, but there we go. I got a bunch of crystals that I didn't have. Now I have 2 more loot to kinda pick up, and I meet you at the station, guys. Well guys, we're back at the station. I'm just kinda trying to figure out if I can fly this thing with the micro multi-frequency, sorry. And I need to unload the ammo here, drop this ammo, and yeah, I have 17 minutes, but I have 58 DPS. So what was the difference? Yeah, 10 DPS, man. It's not bad for some bigger targets, but again, CCP doesn't want to change this because it's not fair towards the other guys, you know, who are using ammunition. They have to deal with their ammunition, so they don't want to make a special bay for them crystals, man. And you have to keep looking them in the cargo and keep separating them. But I'm returning mission 3. out of 5. Let's grab the next one. What do we need to do? Alright, so we have to speak with him, and if he happens not to like us, we're gonna have to shoot him down. Fingers crossed we are not running into an ambush. But I don't see where I have to go, man. Set a destination, so it's next door kind of thing. Fair enough, and I was just checking, guys, just so you can also get a feeling about all of this. The bounty prices are very small though. You know, what did we got? Only 20,000 ISK so far. Today we don't have any others, and I didn't do any of my project discovery, guys, and I didn't open those crates as well, or whatever they're called, you know, with the skins inside. You get skins from those crates. Biosecurity something. I don't recall them exactly now. There is one for every single ship in the game. So you might sell them, you might keep them for later, you know. You might kinda activate them and use them yourself as well if you like them. They are nice blue and biosecurity. Probably there is one for this executioner too. If I go to personalization and I go to skins, I'll probably find it. Yep, there we go. Biosecurity responders. So that's how they look, you know. They're not bad. So what's with the repair crew? You need to activate the acceleration gate. Fair enough. We can do that. Yep, I'm guessing there will be some repairing going on. In this one, guys, I mean, what can you do? Alright. What happened to human? Oh, another 11,000 creates in bounty. Alright, there goes the commander, man. I don't know, am I in trouble? I don't know, guys. It looks like a big ship, and I cannot tell which one is it. It must be a cruiser kind of thing. What? Everything went up in flames, man. I don't know if I want to go that way. Yeah, and I'm definitely in trouble. So maybe keep it range 15 for now. And see how it's gonna go. And what is that ship called, man? I don't know. I have to check. But I better not goof around. Probably we can kinda find him later on. But I cannot resist. Maybe I keep him at range and shoot at the small guys. See how that is going to work out. Hopefully I'm not getting one-shotted. And this will be Minmatar. Can we see him here? Oh yeah, the sketch. Is it? Sight? Sky? I cannot pronounce it, guys. Oh man, he is very fast. The small guy. Let's turn on the turbo. Yeah, they're super fast technically, man. But yeah, we pulled some range, so that's okay. We cannot hit this guy because they are fast as well, in all honesty. So we can go to X-ray. Yep, we should go to X-ray. I could have changed a bit earlier, but yeah, there you go. It's gonna be a bit of a back and forth by the looks of it. And we don't have any way to repair the damage that we are taking, but we are doing far more than what he is doing to us. Sight? I don't know, man. Sorry guys for not being able to pronounce all of this. Yeah, we're on the far range, but we can maybe orbit at 5,000 and see how that will work for us. I mean, he is fast, but we might have the upper hand, if you will. Yeah, he can. Yeah, but we are hitting him far better when we hit him properly. So we are winning anyway. Although we don't have an indefinite. We don't have a cap stable ship at the moment with these crystals. Don't forget that, but we have plenty. 17 minutes. It's gonna last a lifetime. But you see, if you have one or two of these guys, you're gonna spend a lot of time fighting them. I think that our Sunesis would have done a much faster job from all of this, you know. They would have been done in no time. And there we go, he's tanking us, man. Even with this, so if I go further away with a microwave, he will tank us even better. So this might end up being quite a prolonged fight. I will speed it up. Well guys, I have sped up pretty much everything. And I don't know if you noticed, but I had to keep the bad guy at range, if you will, the big ship. And that kind of speed up the process a little bit, in my opinion. Because I was in advantage, you know, he couldn't kill me that fast. And I have about 95,000 ISK in insignias, as you can see, which is kind of doubling the payout as well from this mission, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's gonna be... Yep, about right. Plus whatever bounties we're gonna get. I didn't even notice what kind of bounties did I hit. To be honest, guys, I'm gonna notice in the video, if you will, but there we go, they start coming through, you know. We got 110 ISK there in bounties. Twice, by the looks of it. So the bounties are technically start doubling up the mission payment in itself, so that's not bad, I would say. You know, as long as you need to do them or want to do them, and it's a good training as well. Let's return mission number 4. Request mission number 5. Destroy all Athran ships. Fair enough, we have to destroy them, but look at this, 26 loyalty points, man. You're gonna need at least 2 missions to get things done for your daily. So you have to kinda, again... Oh, it went this time around. But I had more stuff in it? Nope, nope. And where we have to go? We're gonna undock and see. Oh no, it's right here in Penirgman. My goodness me, guys, I cannot pronounce that. I don't know why I'm even trying.
Warpdrive active.
Well guys, we have a named agent as well, so hopefully it's gonna be fun. You know, but I'll go to X-ray for now and see how will that go. And I'm gonna speed up the process a bit, but I'm guessing he is getting hits on us. Are they all grouped together? No, some of the other guys are further away, and the named guy is out there too, so... I'm gonna start scooping up the loot straight away, guys, and I will try not to speed up the fights, you know, because as you can see, we are kinda constantly pulling range on them. You know, we are coming into range and then, you know, building or going further away, you know, by the fact that we are trying to loot in the same time. So these guys are kinda closing down on us, but we might finish looting. And some of them are using rockets. I'm assuming it's him, the named guy. I will not try to pronounce that anyway. Right, that's some nice loot. Hopefully I'm not dying because of the loot. And that will make a nice video. That's for sure. I think we can take him, no bother. These small guys are no problem. He should be tanking on armor. If he is tanking at all. He might be like us. You know, a passive fit. If you don't have an armor repairer or shield booster, it's considered that you have a passive fit, so whatever the recharge rate of the shield is, that's it. But you know, you can kinda improve that as well. Some ships can kinda repair their shields passively quite a lot as well, or quite efficiently. We have to check what our rate is at the moment, and I think we're gonna be laughing. There we go. We managed that as well, and we are only what 79% shield, so that's cool, man. We didn't lose a lot of shield, if you will, only 20%. And what we were supposed to check? Oh yeah, how much shield do we passively recharge? 5 HP per second. Well, it's not bad. It's still something. I would say, as you can see, it's gonna keep ticking, you know. Well guys, I'll meet you back in the station, and I think this will conclude the video. I think you can understand what I was trying to point out and why I did it. I hope it's gonna bring you some value as well, you know. When you're making the decision, you might end up watching, you know, the videos together, one after the other, and maybe make the decision what you want to buy, you know. Because again, I didn't feel like it's fair to kind of just showcase the Sunesis, but I will try and finish as many of the missions as I can, because anyway I want to do them and have we take a look, see if you will, at every single mission in video format from level 1 to level 4. And I will probably spend a lot of time trying to get the right missions, but fingers crossed it won't take ages to get all of them, you know. Hopefully I will have an easy time to get them done. But again, I don't see why not why not try different fits now and have some idea what you're gonna do with these ships, you know, and how to fly them, because they're very different in my opinion. But so far we didn't find ourselves in a pinch, if you will. Compared to what I remember when I started, you know, this is a breeze now. I was losing my punishers very often in level 1 missions and level 2 missions, you know. So guys, another thing that I want to point out is out here you have there was I think it was in the Soldier of Fortune combat, maybe? Yeah, you have killed 75 enemies with a frigate, with a destroyer, and the next one is with cruiser, so we are filling those up as well. As you can see, we are slowly creeping up to 75,000 points reward now. You know, we are not far off, I would say. What we are looking at, yeah, we are kind of halfway. No, yeah, we're almost there technically, because we need what? Oh, but it doesn't say. Oh, it says actually 1500, and we are at 1235, so another 250 or so. I cannot do the math. And this is the reward for the graduation from the Soldier of Fortune as well. I don't know how we're gonna pull all of this in the Soldier of Fortune, you know, section. I'm assuming if you have corp mates, it's not a big deal, you know. And we have already lost one ship. I don't know which one was counting. We lost 2 technically, but one is counting, the other one is not. So there you go. And be aware of that as well. Let's turn in this mission and see what else she is going to offer us as a mission. Fair enough. This is against mercenaries, so we'll check that out in the next part. I might kinda bring out the Tormentor and see how it's gonna go, but the Tormentor will fare fairly good as well, you know, and it will clean the missions in the same manner like the Sunesis, but a bit slower, guys. So yeah, guys, thanks for staying until the end. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.